percentage. In the second quarter alone, they shot only 27.8% from the field. And so far here, the halfway 2.5 is unforgivable. And I'm sure right there in the Ginebra locker room, that's exactly what they're going to be talking about. We'll continue to crunch the numbers for you. We come back right here from Batangas. Stay with us. This is Solo TV.
Better than this. Any better than this?
Nice under control play. Pagiwa's been playing smart.
Solo pass. Yes.
JC with a little flip pass and Mark coming into the game. Oh! A little 360 from JC and Kyle. Emphatic. Here we go with the flag. Oh, what execution! Ginebra is a solid defensive team. They're actually number one in giving up the least amount of transition.
Yes. You were saying?
Two veterans get together. Oh, shoot! How about last week's player of the week stepping up? Oh my God, that's such a high degree of difficulty shot, and he knocks it down.
Is it Miller time again?
Oh, what a move! What a move! Big time move coming from Willie Miller. Back here in Batangas at the half, the Alaska Aces holding on to a 10-point lead, 44-34. They led by as many as 18 points, and their second unit was just magnificent in that second quarter. Nico Alili here alongside El Decano Senor Quinito Edson. Alaska so far in control, but you know, Ginebra, as bad as they have played, they're just hanging around. They're just down by 10, but this is Alaska's kind of game. Low scoring. Imagine Ginebra held down to just 34 points at the turn, and you really haven't seen the explosiveness of Ronald Tubit. He's been held down to only 4 points. Cyrus Baguio only with 4 points, all of them coming from free throws. And talk about our Dean's list. Okay, part of the Ginebra, this is a team that's out for revenge. They're not attacking the interior enough. In fact, they're just splitting the inside points here with Alaska. They need a lot more of those inside points. They need to go to the line a lot more. Disrupt and distract. For turnovers, Ginebra already with 10 miscues, Alaska only 6. So that pressure defense is not working for Ginebra. Limiting free throws, well, that's a check mark for them because Alaska has only gone to the stripe twice, while Ginebra has actually taken 12 free throw attempts already. And for Alaska in our Dean's list, Rusty already looks like it's ready. It's not rusty. They're doing a great job of covering the open court. Ginebra getting away with only 2 fast break points so far. They're making the extra pass. They already have 10 assists, and Ginebra with only 5. And the shooters are on target. What about the 25 perimeter points of the Aces against only 9 for the Kings? Well, if Alaska's rusty, they're doing a fantastic job hiding it. Yeah. No, I said they're not rusty. They're ready. Here's Intal. Actually led Ginebra in the first half at 7 points, although he also had a game-high 5 turnovers in that first half. Right now he has 9 points. So Ginebra just staying within shouting distance here. Here's Miller. Miller goes baseline. Miller with nowhere to go. Outside the Vans for 3. Offline. Tubit is on the move. Here's Intal. Intal posting up Tenorio. Outside Celino Cruz. And Celino Cruz pops and misses. Rebound for Miller. And here's the Vans. And he is fouled by Villanueva. Nice lead pass coming from LA Tenorio. Jordan Vance a step ahead of Rico Villanueva. Now let's hear from Patricia.
According to assistant coach Juno Soler, they gave 8 points to Alaska on second chances and 14 turnover points, which are easy baskets. Now, this goes exactly against what they talked about at the start of this ball game. Also, the 5 assists that they just had was glaring, and those are the things that they talked about in the locker room. From assistant coach Luigi Trillo, he shared with me that Coach Tim Cone is just worried about the Gin's transition offense. In the first quarter, their defense was actually good against the transition. Second quarter, it was just average. And then here in the third, they just don't want it to go from average to bad. on offense, extra passes are needed. And then they talked about JC and Tal, how they're doing and playing him the right way. They just need to contain him a little bit more. Back to you guys.
Well, right now, Intal, he struggled in the first half, trying to get his game going here in the second half. And Villanueva misses the baseline try. Wilson loses the ball. Here comes L.A. Tenorio. Devance. Not the time to shoot on the Alaska shot clock. It's tossed against Villanueva outside Miller. Shot clock down to 10. Devance turns around. Layup won't work. Tony De La Cruz gets the offensive rebound. And the putback goes in.
Great effort there in the part of Tony De La Cruz. Again, the domination of the boards by Alaska.
Is that second effort by Tony De La Cruz. You look at the rebounding story in the first half. Ginebra actually led by one rebound, but in second chance points, Alaska is +3.
That's right. As far as offensive rebounding was concerned, Ginebra actually had 2 more that they're not finishing. That's the main difference. Alaska is shooting a much better percentage than Barangay Ginebra.
Here's Miller. Miller hounded by Intal. Miller likes that matchup, but he loses it. Oh, look out! They see Intal in the open court. Intal slams it home. And the Rocket finally takes flight here in Batangas.
That's what the fans were hoping to see. And they're getting a dose of Intal acrobatics. You watch it right here once more. One-handed slammer. From an angle.
Rocket ready.
Side view pa ron.
Rocket ready for launch here in Batangas City. Back with more action in a moment. So glad you joined us for PBA Saturday here in Batangas. Live on Solar TV. It's Ginebra versus Alaska. Tony De La Cruz just made it an 8-point game for the Aces. 49-41. Here's Intal, who had a slam dunk moments ago, and he comes up short on that pull-up. Willie Miller on the move. Miller fires. That's
Miller now with 18 points. A big rush of points here coming from Alaska.
And Alaska's lead back to 11 points, 52-41.
You know, that's coming off a timeout.
Here's a Yakult slam dunk. Rocket ready for launch. Cleared for takeoff. That highlight brought to you by Yakult.
That's difficult to do. So he really wasn't facing the basket. It was like a side view on ginawa ni Intal. So he didn't have his sights straight on the hoop. Well, you know, that makes yung degree of difficulty makes that kind of a shot even more thrilling to watch.
I don't know about you, but the jumping alone, I think that's very tough.
Oh, 2 missed free throws here for Ronald Tubid.
8:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Miller.
Looks like a 1-2-2 here being played here by Barangay Ginebra. You've got Tubid.
And Intal here with a rebound. Intal now with 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Willie Wilson outside Intal. Tubid on the right side. Tubid back to Wilson. Wilson takes. Wilson drives. Wilson creates. And there's a foul here against an Alaska defender. It's against Joe Devance. Second personal against Devance. We're really glad you could join us for PBA Saturday. Joining us as well, the Hizon family.